Hello and welcome back, your faces, to another live stream condensed for all you lovely people out there. We did go over the stream last night, say it went on for long, it was like an hour and 10 minutes or so, but we did go over a couple of things which I've already made videos on. For example, the Mads situation where he's come out and said he actually hopes that the two of them are okay, actually wishing her the best and him the best, which is a little bit frustrating because it's like, yeah, Warner Brothers are doing damage control. But that's that. That video will be linked below for you lovely people. But what we're going to go over is the main crisp and awesomeness of the live stream, which was that 8 out of the 9 sanctions that AH has recently filed for and everything else has been denied, which is absolutely incredible. This is coming from thank you to the real Laura B, so Laura Bokov on Twitter. This is a Twitter handle. Please go and follow her, guys. She is absolutely amazing. Every single tweet she puts out about this case and anything supporting it is just fabulous. It's absolutely amazing. So again, Laura, I thank you for putting this out there for us. It's absolutely amazing. So we're going to spin this around and jump on into it. So these are what we can see, obviously Fairfax County for what we had and everything else. So update, Johnny v AH, defendant motion to compel. Johnny ordered to provide portions of his tax returns to show gross income and provide further answers to number 8 only. We got these here, which we will go over in a moment. Then you have the other tweets. This is what they filed, but I don't see anything on the Fairfax Re-in order dated September 18th regarding why the judge agreed to the tax records. Johnny's team believed by provided what was required at the time. Like I say, we will go over these after, guys. And then this is what we had. Update, Johnny v Amber. Keep in mind the judge denied 8 of the 9 requests she filed for and no sanctions order against Johnny. All of these were denied, and these are everything that was denied, which is just amazing. This, again, is another great win for him, because things that she was asking for, it's like, you don't need it. She was, subpoenas were just going left and right. We saw him going to Disney, we saw him going to Warner Brothers, we saw him go everywhere, which is ridiculous. Twitter, hell, even trying to go to change.org and everything else, it's like, Amber, I think you're going a little bit nuts. Just a little, not too much. But she's already over the board. So what we're going to look at, what we have. So these were the ordered ones. Plaintiff Johnny shall produce the portion of his personal tax returns reflecting gross income from January 2012 through to the present or before November 30th this year. Ordered that Johnny shall produce documents and full responses to number 8 of defendant's 8th request for production of documents on or before. And then we got the defendant's motion to compel numbers 1 to 7 and 9 of the 8th request for production documents is denied, which is just amazing. I absolutely love saying that word about her. Denied. And I just love it. So these are what we got. This is the one that is the revised now. These are what he has to do, not her. All communications and documents exchanged between Mr. Depp and anyone on his behalf and Walt Disney Motion Pictures Group and anyone on their behalf during the period January the 1st of 2015 through to the present, relating in any manner to complaints, roles, potential opportunities, decisions, timing, Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow, potential expansion or decrease of any roles, career decisions, insurability, financial compensation, injuries, cost the studio for finger injury, and anything related to Mr. Depp's other litigation, the Sun litigation, this litigation, and anything else that relates to the claims and defence in this litigation. Whew, that's what we got. So that's what we had there, and obviously, for them, I can see that he's only saying, right, you got to do this, because I can see where they're going. They want to see that on his gross income, tax returns and everything else, if he said what he said is true about losing roles because of what she did. And obviously, from having it going from 2012, it's like 2012 until 2015, until when all of this happened, it's like, actually no, because you didn't come public with it. She just didn't start saying anything until 2016. And obviously, she wants to know now, with the insurance and everything else, was he insurable? basically, she's trying to blame now that his supposed intoxication of drink and other things, that's the reason he lost his jobs, and if they had any issue in insuring him. Because obviously, it's like, perfect example is Jackie Chan. You know, he's one of the greatest martial artists, one of the greatest stuntmen ever on film. He is not allowed to get insurance by any movie company. He has his own insurance, which is his own group. Because again, look what the guy used to do. He was so uninsurable when he was doing his movies. He would pay all hospital fines and everything else, you know, fees, not fines, everything himself. Because, again, you know, look at the stuff he did. Same as Tom Cruise now. A lot of people will not insure a Mission Impossible film for the stunts he does. That's why he's got his own dedicated insurance. That's what they do. And obviously, they're trying to say, well, she's trying to say now, oh, it wasn't me. He was like that because, look, they couldn't insure him because he was doing this. Or the insurance was too much because he was like this. That's how she's trying to play it. It's not going to work. So now we got another one. So this is what they filed. So this is what it was. Plaintiff's personal tax returns sufficient to show his gross income from January 2012 through to the present day. This is what they wanted. They was to produce portions of his tax returns to show gross income. Basically, again, like I was saying, if he lost any roles or if his money kind of went down, which it would have, obviously. You know, the documents would show the gross income are to be produced, which was just amazing. But, you know, we had that one there, then it goes in the tax information. In accordance with this court's instruction, Mr. Depp produced tax returns reflecting his gross income, as reflected in the tax returns by the loan-out companies from which Mr. Depp receives compensation. The tax returns for these entities show his gross income, and the court was clear that this was all that was required. You know what? I would love to be a fly on the wall just to see her face when they were told, yeah, the judges denied him. I really do. I think it would be absolutely phenomenal to see her face go from to, oh no, yo, he's meant to do this, you told me. That was another thing I said on the stream was, I wonder if she's the one who is literally telling now her little lawyer group, I want this, ask him for this, ask him for that, do this, do that. And I wonder if they're going back to her saying, this is going to cost you money. They're not going to do it. And I want to know if they've actually advised her properly because, again, I'm not a fan of her, you know, don't like her and everything else because she's a liar and she is a horrible person because we've all seen the evidence. But I wonder if the actual lawyers, if they know they're onto a losing case. That's what I want to know. But again, no, would they actually say, you know, you're not going to do anything, we'll just keep going, whatever she asks, we'll give. But again, no, guys, this is what we got. This is what we basically went over in the live stream. Like I said, we talked about the Mads Mikkelsen debacle and everything else. So he come out and he said, I wish them both the best, which has kind of rubbed people up the wrong way. Don't get me wrong, I think he should never have said it. But to me, that is Warner Brothers who have said, do damage control. If anyone asks you anything, just say this. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates. And I'll see each and every one of you soon.